Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get the look that Rihanna was wearing in her Who's That Chick video. Now apparently I'm really late on seeing this video and maybe even late on doing the tutorial on it because I just saw the video for the first time yesterday and today I looked it up on YouTube and apparently the video premiered like sometime last fall. So I'm really late on this, so it's possible that other people have done tutorials on this and that you may have seen it already, but here's just kind of my version of it, I guess you can say. Yeah, so basically the look that she had going on is just bright yellow on the lid with a cut crease of a dark burgundy purple, kind of green towards the brow and along the lower lash line, thick liner, false lashes, really super intense highlight and blush, and pink lips. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how to do this, just keep watching. So first you're going to want to apply your eyeshadow primer, and today I used Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I applied it all over my lid up to the brow, also the inner corner because we're going to add some color there, and along the lower lash line. So once you do that, next I'm going to go ahead and use a colored base just so that the yellow really pops and it's really pigmented. So I'm just going to go ahead and use NYX's Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in yellow. So that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and apply it all over my lid and up to the crease. And I'm also going to go into the inner corner with this, just like so. And also a little bit along the lower lash line, just like that. And then normally I'd blend that out with my fingers, but because I have these nails on, I don't want them to get all gross. So I'm just going to take a brush with synthetic bristles and I'm just going to tap that all over my lid to blend it out. Anyway, I'm just going to use, from this little Smashbox palette, I'm just going to use the yellow shadow in it. This is the same palette I used in my last tutorial. So anyway, I'm just going to pick up that yellow shadow and then just with a flat eyeshadow brush, this is MAC's 239 brush, I'm just going to tap that all over the yellow base. Tapping it gives you more pigmentation than wiping it across your eye. So I'm just going to do a patting motion all over that until it completely covers where I had that yellow base. I'm going to go ahead and do the cut crease part, and to do that I'm just going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Lust, which is just their purple. I think they have one called Ransom too that's similar to this. Any kind of purple liner, it doesn't really matter if it's the exact purple that you're going for because we're just going to go over it with shadow. This is just to define the cut crease. I'm just going to go ahead and take this flat liner brush. This one is from Smashbox. It's just called their Travel Precision Liner Brush. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take that and just pull up the color where that liner was that we just drew. Just slowly pull it up. This may take a little bit of time. I'm just going to drag up the color so we still have that straight or precise line, but it's also going to soften it up above. So I'm just going to keep flicking it up until it blends up a little bit. So with that same brush, excuse my other eye, it's totally watering right now, but I'm going to go on with Sketch from MAC, which is kind of like this burgundy purplish color, right over where we added that liner. I'm just going to tap it onto where the actual line is. Just like that. And then once you have that line completely covered, you want to just kind of flick that color up as well to blend it. Just like how we did with the liner just before this. So again, covering the line and then just begin kind of flicking it up. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing. It's like getting gloomy out. It was so hot earlier and now it's all gloomy. So just keep flicking it up. Sorry if my hand's blocking the camera. So just keep flicking it up. Continuing the same process until it gets exactly how you'd like. I'm going to take a clean brush like this. This one's from Sony Kashik, and I'm just going to blend out the top of that. So it kind of just fades into your skin tone. So now for the highlight, she doesn't have a kind of your traditional highlight. It's actually mixed up with a little bit of green. So I'm going to actually mix two different shadows to get that look. The first one I'm going to use is Shroom by MAC, which is the color I usually always use for to get the highlight. And then the other color I'm going to be using is this color also by MAC, and this color is called Swimming. It's kind of just like this really nice sparkly green color. So what I'm going to do is just take a fluffy eyeshadow brush like this, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of Shroom first. I'm going to tap some of that off and pick a little bit of Swimming, which is the green color, and then go back and forth until I get exactly the look or the color I'm going with that, where I would normally put my highlight. And then just blend from the brow all the way down to the purple area. If it looks a little bit too green for you, you can go back into the white color or Shroom and go right over that. And then just make sure you just blend those two together so it's getting exactly the color that you want, because you don't want it to be too green. You want it to be a little bit of the white color too. The next I'm going to take another NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil, and this one is in the color Horseradish, which is just a green color. And I'm going to apply that along my lower lash line, or along the rest of the area that isn't covered by yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply that along the bottom. Take my pinky to blend that out. I'm going to go back in with that color Swimming by MAC, which is that same green that we used up on the brow area. And just a little brush like this, I'm going to pick up that color just on the tip of the brush and go right over that pencil, or the NYX Jumbo pencil. This is liner. I usually just use the pencil liner for my waterline, but because I want it to look really, really black and just opaque, I'm going to use my gel liner, which is Bobbi Brown's Longwear Gel Liner in black ink. So it looks like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. I'm just going to take an angled brush to apply it. So I'm going to just take that and apply that to my top and bottom waterline. So I'm just going to press that. Not really, I do want to yank on your skin because obviously you're going to create wrinkles and stuff. So I'm just pulling on it a little bit. I'm going to continue with my gel liner, but this time I'm going to use a pointed brush like this. It's just an eyeliner brush that comes to a point. I'm going to apply that along my lower lash line to make it a lot thicker. So I have that completely lined. Now I'm going to continue by doing the top lash line, and I also want to do a wing at the end, but you want to make sure that the wing is connecting. You want to go alongside the yellow and then connecting up until you get to the purple. Okay, so I have my eyeliner done. Now next I'm just going to go ahead and put on some false lashes. And these are the ones I'm using today. False lashes I'm going to use are just these crisscrossy kind of wispy looking things. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on real quick and I'll be right back. So that's it for the eyes. Now next on to the rest of the face. Basically I already have this side of my face done, and as you can see she has, or what I did and what she has, is a really bright, really noticeable highlight. Kind of like what Kim Kardashian always has, but even more extreme. And then a really bright pink blush. So first to do the highlight, I'm going to use actually 3 different products to achieve this highlight effect. First I'm going to be using Benefit's Eye Bright Pencil, just this pink pencil. And so I'm just going to, the area that you normally put the highlight, I'm going to draw this on. If the lighting looks a little different, it's because, yeah, the sun's starting to set, and so I'm trying to hurry. But anyway, I'm just going ahead and blend that with my finger. Next I'm going to take another product by Benefit, and this is the Benefit High Beam. This is just a little miniature size, and I'm going to, right on top of where I just did that pencil, I'm going to dot this onto my cheek just like that. Again, just patting that, blending it into your cheeks. Just like that. And then last for highlight, I'm going to use an actual powder product, and this is Smashbox Soft Lights in Shimmer. And I'm going to apply it with my MAC 188 brush. I'm just going to put that on my brush and then just put that all over where you would normally add your highlight. And I'm going to just pack this on. So then for blush, I'm going to be using this blush from NARS, and this is in the color Desire. Really bright pink. And to apply that, I'm just going to be using a fluffy blush brush, just like this. This one is by Royal and Langnickel. So just a really fluffy one, and what I'm going to do is just take this, I'm going to just pat it a little bit on the side of the brush, top off the extra, so one on the side of the brush pretty much. I don't want to get it on the top of it, so on the side, and then I'm just going to take that and lightly add that all over my cheeks. God, I hope you guys can see me right now, the lighting's horrible. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to keep taking that and just lightly swoop that all over the side of the face. It almost goes all the way down to where she would have the contour. So it's not on your traditional apples of the cheeks. It's all the way down to where you would contour. So I'm going to keep adding that just like that. And the reason you don't want to add it onto the tip of the brush is because once you add it onto your cheeks, you can just go ahead and blend that with the rest of the brush. For lips, I'm just going to use this lipstick by Wet n Wild, and this is in 511B, bright pink. Go ahead and put that on. I'm going to go ahead and put a gloss over it. This is MAC's Luster Glass in Wonderstruck. I'm not even sure if they still sell this color, but it's just a kind of a sparkly pink. So that's it for the look. For the lips, she actually had a little bit of a lighter pink on her lips, but I decided just to wear this. If you have the Nicki Minaj lipstick, the Pink Friday one, I would recommend that. Just the reason I didn't put that on is because I don't like the finish of it, and I don't like the way it looks on me, so... yeah, but if you're have more of a tan than I do, then I would say go for that one. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!